One woman's mission trip to Ukraine in 2013 has turned into a mission to make a difference.
Glenda Moore has been serving up sweet treats in hopes of giving people in Ukraine hope. This is the recipe for change that you'll find at the Kind House Ukraine Bakery. Welcome to one of the sweetest places in Amarillo.
They are so good. Here, I got to see these beauties. They're so pretty.
Amarillo is more than 5,000 miles away from Ukraine, but Glenda Moore became an agent of change after her first visit in 2013.
I came home and was like, Mom, I feel called to do this. I don't know why, but I feel really called to be a part of this. And Mom said, you're going to learn to bake. So she taught me to bake, and I learned a new way to love people.
Almost 10 years later, the recipes are the same, but there's a lot more help.
I had, I think, a humbling experience from God that was like, you need to allow other people to help. And that was really hard for me. I really struggled with that because I was like, they're going to come in, they're going to see all my flaws, they're going to see that I bake like a Tasmanian devil. And I do. But
Laura Fox is one of more than 80 volunteers who help make Kind House so sweet.
I'd heard a little bit about Glenda and Kind House through church, and so I had this little voice that was like, ooh, that's something you need to do.
People are lining up to serve, and the donors are delivering by way of porch presents.
We put a list out on the internet. People look at the internet to see what we need. We can go out, in about an hour or two later, and the porch is just filled with food.
Volunteers and donors turning dough into dollars, creating hope and help for the people of Ukraine.
So from 18 to 22, I know we heated hundreds of homes in the war zone. There were several women that didn't have good eyesight and they were going blind, and we were able to help them retain their eyesight.
Half a world away, there are bombs. Here on the high plains, there's hope that with a spoonful of sugar, the rest of the world can see the recipe for change.
Love. That's it. We just need to love everyone. There's nothing else that we need. Is there anything else?
The simplest recipe I have ever heard. A lot has changed at Kind House since 2013. Their pricing hasn't. They still don't post their prices, and everything is on a donation basis.
There you go. But the big change we're happy to report is this. This is their new location. Just this weekend, Glenda Moore and her team of volunteers moved from her house in Fox Ridge, where she started in 2013-14, to the actual storefront at 4716 Southwestern. Now, that is a move that's actually been in the works for about 6 years. This story continues tonight because there is so many different layers, like a cake, one would say, over on our website. And also you can learn more about their extreme outreach, and right now they're actually going on rescue missions to pull people out and get them to safety. That's over on our website tonight, Jackie. That is myhighplains.com.
All right.
Okay.
The operation of this size and with a heart this big, you've got to have a lot of, supplies like, well, sugar and flour and butter. And
yeah.
How much do they go through?
About 6 to 7 pounds of butter every couple of days. Sugar, just regular sugar, 20 pounds. Powdered sugar, 10. Flour, 30 pounds. And that's all a day.
Wow. Are they still accepting donations even with the storefront?
Yeah, yes, that's it. Okay. So when you come in, you tell them what you want, and it is, you just give.
And even for supplies?
And supplies, they use some of the money for that, but yeah, it's the same thing. If you need porch presents, if they put out there, you can take it to the storefront and they can get it done.
Oh, that's
and
great.
they went, their first stuff happened on Saturday morning.
Right.
I was there on Friday when they walked into the store and they were getting everything ready, and then, of course, the first sales were on Saturday morning.
Fantastic. Great story. And
thank you. The season of giving